still have a couple more renovations I would like to accomplish here in the office, so we're going to try to tackle at least one of those right now. What I'm doing first is I'm tracing the letters via pencil onto the wall. Then once the letters are traced, then I will paint in the letters. I think this is a good way to do it. If you're a painter and you know of a better way, please let me know, but this is just what we're rolling with right now. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell at this point, but we have the letters traced. Next, we just got to paint in the letters and we'll be done. I've done this M, that's it. Up close, it looks okay right now, but up close, it looks really bad and choppy. So I'm going to try something a little different and hopefully this works. You know that passage in the Bible where Jesus talks about counting the cost before you do something? Yeah, didn't really take that into consideration. I've been working on this way too long. I tried to put tape on the straight edges of the lettering and then fill in as much as I can. I'm gonna have to get a smaller brush to paint in the curved edges, but this is currently the bane of my existence. All set up for staff meeting. I was having trouble with this system last week, so this is a huge win for me that this is working right now. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. You guys remember this park, right? Took the boys here, we got donuts, hung out. I really wanted to come back and fly the drone here because there's some cool terrain around here, but I didn't want to be a creeper and fly the drone all by myself at a park for children. The irony of that is there is an individual here actually doing that. I'm gonna fly the drone here for a little bit. It's okay that I'm here at a child's park because I have my family with me. Is it bad that I'm using my family as an excuse to fly the drone at a really nice park in town? Fairly successful. It's been a while since I've really flown the drone like that. It's good to get it out, and it's just perfect conditions today. Not a lot of wind, warm. Just so you guys know, it is February 2nd, and February is presumed to be one of the coldest, snowiest months in Colorado, and it is currently 63 degrees. You know, that lettering on my wall is giving me some trouble, but if you couldn't notice beforehand, what is going to be spelled out there is make disciples. Today, as we were looking at Matthew 9 and 10, The end of Matthew 9 and then all of Matthew 10 really embodies this idea of commission, of calling, of making disciples. It's when Jesus at the end of chapter 9 tells his disciples that the harvest is plentiful. Like, essentially, people are ready to hear the good news. People are ready to trust in Jesus. We just have to go, and we just have to, reap that harvest that God has prepared. And then Matthew 10 is all about how Jesus sends them out, and he tells them to go to these different cities, if a city receives you, that you stay there, that he gives them power to heal people, cast out demons, even raise people from the dead. That when they are questioned and when even brought before rulers to be judged and tried, that they don't worry, because in that moment God will give them the words to speak. And I just think it's interesting that with today's reading and with trying to get that wording up on my wall, make disciples, that it's just a reminder of these things that are so key, so important, that we are obedient in our following of Jesus. And the main way in which we are obedient in following him is by making disciples, is by going out. And we have a very tangible and beautiful model of what that looks like when we read these chapters in Matthew. All right, I'm going to go be a good dad and play with my kids.